I'm gonna get PTSD flashbacks from this, because this stage is a remake of the very first stage from Castlevania. Now that that statement is sunk in, this intro part is a little difficult, mainly because of the skeletons that throw their bones and crows that'll swoop down and attack you. Well, you want to know something? I recently had an epiphany that this game is kind of likened to Mega Man X in a way. Meaning that this is the Mega Man X of Castlevania games. I say that because of title similarities, because the original Castlevania game was known in Japan as Akumajo Dracula, and this game is known as Akumajo Dracula X. Kind of like how the original Mega Man was known as Rockman, and the new Super Nintendo game for Mega Man was called Rockman X. So essentially, both games are supposed to represent a new generation of their franchise. And heck, even both games have stories that take place like 100 years in the future. But for Castlevania, it's not that unusual because Dracula supposedly resurrects every 100 years. So it shouldn't really be a surprise there. I gotta keep the axe. I'm not gonna want the holy water until I get to the very end of the stage. Well, what are your thoughts about the Mega Man X, Akumajo Dracula X Rondo of Blood connection? Post your comments and thoughts below. Meanwhile, I have to say something about the art direction for this game and the choice of colors. I really love the choice of colors for this game. It's not as gothic or horror-like. Like, some of the older Castlevania games had a darker color scheme for some of the locations. And I really love how the colors contrast with kind of have this gothic feel to it, but not dark or dreary. Kind of like today's games are. If they're like horror-based, or if they're some sort of bland first-person shooter where everything is brown, black, green, or gray. Something you don't really see a whole lot of in games today. But in Castlevania and Bloodstained, which is the Castlevania-like game that's going to be released in a couple years by Koji Igarashi, I really love the color scheme for the old school Castlevania games, and for later games like Symphony of the Night, where the colors are very bright, colorful, and they really draw you into the game. Also, if you got the key from that candlestick before that first hole, you can press select and Richter will go Super Saiyan. So to use a key, hold up and press attack, just like you would any other sub-weapon. And here we have our first prisoner of 4 that we have saved. Ladies and gentlemen, Maria Renard. I'm not going to talk very much over this.
Who are you, mister? A good
My name's Ryu.
I am Richter Belmont, vampire hunter. And you are?
Though I don't really see how he's Ryu. I just can't. Headband aside. Their hairstyle isn't even similar. Ryu's is very, very dirty.
My name's Maria Renard. I heard all about you from Annette. I came here to beat some bad men, but I got caught. My family are vampire hunters too, so I guess that means we should be friends now.
Sure, friends. But Maria, you're too young for this. You just let the big hunter here take care of that bad man, okay?
Oh, you don't know anything. I can handle this just fine.
Classy, Richter. Very, very classy. Though, don't underestimate Maria. She is very, very powerful, because her standard attack can possibly do double damage if you're skilled. I gotta run. But even though Maria is very powerful, she is essentially the game's easy mode and doesn't have a lot of stamina. So essentially, the directors are subtly saying, and it's very sexist, that if you play the game's easy mode as Maria, you're a little girl, because easy mode is for little girls. Now we get to fight the Wolfman, another staple from old school horror movies. And also some mythology. So, the Wolfman will fire a fireball, and he'll also do somersaults around the screen. And he'll also stand on the sides of the walls and the ceiling. Which there is no ceiling. How in the world are you doing that? Anyways, we cheesed him to death with Hydro Storm, and now he is dead. That final attack is very hard to avoid. Anyways, we're done. Got it. But what character do you like in Dracula X? Tell me in the comments below. Like, comment, subscribe. See y'all later.